Hey friends, it is time for, I haven't done this in a long time, a live Q&A. Ask me anything about my business in the next 24 hours or live right now, and I will enter your name into this gorgeous bowl, and in 24 hours, so by tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern time, one lucky winner will earn or win our new holiday bowl. Okay, so all you have to do is ask your question live or the next 24 hours, and your name will go in here right into this bowl. Okay, so you can ask me anything you want, anything you ever wanted to know about my Pampered Chef business, and I will answer the questions live. All right, so I did ask you guys earlier, so there was a couple questions that were submitted. And then I'm just pulling this up on my computer. Otherwise, sometimes I can't see the questions live. So anyways, drop a 1 if you're catching this live. Drop a 2 if you're catching this in replay. And for those of you guys that don't know me, hey, my name is Claudia Bazar. I've been with Pampered Chef for 15 years, and I started when I was 24 years old. I was a pretty broke mom of 2 young kids. My husband was in the military, and I was just looking for something. Pampered Chef came into my life, and kind of was very low-key for a long time, until I had 2 kids. Then I had 2 kids. I was pregnant when I started, so I had 2 kids during this whole Pampered Chef thing. And then I decided I needed to go back to work full time. So I went back to work. I was always a workaholic kind of girl. And after my second child, I realized that half my income was going to daycare. And that wasn't fun. So I decided to never look back and just do Pampered Chef full time. And the rest is history. So I've done this business in multiple countries, multiple states, always moved as a military family. And with my kids are now 13 and 15. So they were babies. Well, they weren't even born when I started. So I was pregnant with my son when I started Pampered Chef. So yeah, so it's very flexible. I love it. It's the best thing ever. Okay. And now I run one of the top teams in the entire company. So anyway, so this is the live Q&A. So if you have any questions, drop them live and I'll tell you about what's going on this month. And then I had a couple of questions come in that I can start answering, but just make sure you comment live or replay and we can get those answered. So first of all, it is October 28th, so we have 4 more days left, and you can get this gorgeous Pampered Chef stoneware piece for $19.80, and you get the Pampered Chef side hustle. That's it. Literally, there's no auto ship, there's no auto charges, auto deliveries, nothing like that. Literally, you could just say, hey, this stone is really cute. Let me try a Pampered Chef side gig and let me see what Claudia can do for me and see how much money she can make me in the next 30 days. Like I said, I do run one of the top teams in the entire company. I've earned multiple #1 awards, so I kind of know what I'm doing. I just need you to follow what I tell you to do, and poof, you can have some money in your bank account. It's pretty that easy. Everyone cooks, everyone eats, everyone loves Pampered Chef, right? So put it in the comments. How long have you been familiar with Pampered Chef? When did you purchase your first product? It's okay. So, how many years? Thank you for the first question, Renee. Live. I will enter your name live, and then I'll do it for the next until 8 p.m. tomorrow. So, let me enter your name. So I have been with Pampered Chef for 15 years. I started when I was 24 years old. I had just left my hometown in Germany. So for those of you guys that don't know, that's where I was born and raised. And just moved to the U.S. with my husband. He was in the military, and a neighbor knocked at my door and said, hey, I'm having a Pampered Chef party. Do you want to come over? So that's kind of how I got started 15 years ago. You've been fine for 40 years? Oh, that's incredible. I love it. Hey, Becky. Hey, Maureen. So anyway, so that's the special this month. This is the smallest way to get started, and that's only available maybe 3 times a year or something. So it's $19.80. That's it. No shipping. That's it. $19.80, maybe a little tax depending on where you live, and you get the stone, and you get a 90-day free website. You get all the business tools. You get some paperwork, stuff like that, and you're ready to go. Like the moment you sign up, you order this kit tonight, poof, I can have you a launch party going this Friday. Poof, I can have your sale tomorrow. That's how easy this is, okay? There are other kits. There's a $50 kit and an even higher price kit. Doesn't bother me, whichever kit you want to decide to join. Just go to the link tree in my bio, click join Claudia's team, and you're good to go. Anyways, let me know how long you've been buying Pampered Chef. And I'll answer your questions live, and I'll enter you to win this gorgeous new anniversary bowl all the way until 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Okay. So that's the special this month, but it doesn't matter. You know, it's a good time right now. Holidays are always great. We have some great holiday sales that just launched yesterday. Black Friday, right? So people are gonna spend their money anyway, so why not spend it with you, right? All right, so we got our next question. Caitlin Oberly, I think. I'm trying to pull you up on my computer, but it's not really working, just so I can make you a little bigger. But drop your questions. We are live. You can ask me anything you want about my Pampered Chef business. There's a 1980 special going on right now. I've been doing this for 15 years, and I was super young. I was shy. I was insecure. I was living paycheck to paycheck. So I can help you with all those things. And most people join for a little bit of extra income and because they love the product. But yesterday when I asked my team what like the thing is that they're most excited about that they got out of Pampered Chef, besides money, a lot of them actually said confidence. So I always say that this business is a personal development business with a paycheck. So like if you would have seen me, I should show you a video, like 15 years ago, it's a whole different personality. So it's made me so much more confident and everything as well. All right, so Caitlin Oberly, let's add you here and answer your question live. There goes your name in the bowl. Let's see. How long does it take to really get going? What do you love most about selling Pampered Chef? And do you need a computer to... 3 questions to get started. All right, do you need a computer to get started? No. Most of our consultants actually run this from their phone. Now, I prefer a computer, okay? Claudia Bazaar works a lot better on a laptop, but you don't have to. Many people prefer their phone, so you definitely don't have to. What do you love most about selling Pampered Chef? The list is a mile long, my friends. I think there's tons of things. I mean, I could just rattle a bunch of them off, but if I had to pick like my top favorites, I think in general, just the freedom and flexibility. Like I can decide to work tonight. I can decide to go to bed. I can decide to work. Now, that comes with its issues too, right? Just because we have freedom, we still, if we want to make consistent money, we still got to treat this like a job. So, you know, like if my kids have a doctor's appointment Thursday morning, I could decide to start work a little later. Or if I'm gone for the weekend or I'm traveling, I could decide to work a little bit more before or after. So I just get to do whatever I want when I want. It's really probably one of my favorites. How long does it take to really get going? It takes 5 minutes to get going and order your kit, and I have your launch party set up for Friday, and poof, we're ready to go tomorrow. So maybe you can be a little bit more specific what you mean by really get going. I don't know what that really specifically means, right? Hey Lisa Glotty, I'm interested in your knife set. What is your go-to set? So not a business question, but I'll say it to you. Actually, my new favorite is the foundation knife set. It's gorgeous and it's like stainless steel. And it like, you can put it on your counter, but you can also put it in your drawer, which is kind of cool. And Pampered Chef just won an award for that as well. So I would go with the foundation knife set, but I would not pay full price. Message me, let's book a party and get it 60% off. Okay. All right. So got that answered. If you're just tuning in, comment live. If you're catching this live, and let me know where you're joining in from. We're doing a live giveaway. I haven't done this in a long time, but I wasn't cooking dinner tonight because we picked up dinner for a fundraiser. So I was like, well, got my hair done. Let's go live and document it on live stream. Okay, so Renee says, I've owned Pampered Chef for 36 years and I purchased my first piece before that. Wow, yes, let me know how long you've been buying Pampered Chef. I think it's a very well-known brand. And if you're not aware with it, you know, maybe sometimes, I know when I started buying stuff for my kitchen, I just bought the cheapest thing. And then eventually you kind of understand that maybe if you just bought the nice pan for the first time, I wouldn't have to go to TJ Maxx every 6 months and buy a new pan. So it's kind of like, you kind of start to appreciate good quality, right? Renee, do they have Pampered Chef in other countries? So let me enter your name again. You can ask as many questions as you want. Yes, Pampered Chef is in other countries. It's actually in Germany, in France, in Austria, and in Canada as well. So, and I think Germany just celebrated 25 years or something like that. All right, make sure you guys keep popping in your question. I will answer them live. All right, here comes the next question. And again, whenever you're ready to join, just go to Linktree, my bio. You can go to pamperedchef.com, become a consultant, and search Claudia Bazaar as your recruiter. You can start for as little as $19.80, and I can literally have a party ready to go for you tomorrow when I get back into my office. So, all right, so we have Julie Preston. What is your favorite piece of Pampered Chef? The hardest question there ever was. It's rough. It's a rough question. But I think there's lots of favorites. There's lots of staple pieces that I use all the time. I've actually surprisingly been enjoying the stainless steel cookware. I was a little scared of it, but it's kind of nice and it's very easy to clean. But I love the pots and pans, the knives, my cutting boards, my chopper, my garlic press, my mix and chop, my white spatulas, my scrapers. Those are like my go-to. My air fryer, I use it all day, every day. Stoneware, those are just like my go-tos that I use all the time. So, all right, Julie Preston coming in with question number 2. Make sure you comment with a question. If you're watching this at any point in replay, tomorrow you have until 8 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesday. And then I'm going to draw from this bowl, okay? Let's see. How many hours a week do you work? You're very consistent in your posts. I love it. Thank you for noticing my consistency. I appreciate it. It does take consistency. So I work, on average, I typically work Monday through Friday, 8:30 to noon. Then I take a little lunch break, and then I work like 1:30 to 4. So Monday through Friday, and then and then maybe like a call or some pop-up trainings or something like that for my team. So pretty much like a regular-ish 40-hour work week. Now, I may sit on the couch and post on social media or something like that. I may record my life for social media, but that's me, right? When I started, or the average consultant that joins my team, when I started, a couple of years later, went back to work full-time. Most of our consultants work full-time, and they, basically, instead of laying on the couch right now and scrolling, they're making money. Or instead of watching Netflix, they're taking an hour and working on their virtual parties and checking in with the hosts and their customers. So most people are full-time workers, or, we have teachers, we have nurses, all kinds of people like that. And they just check into their parties and just use their Facebook or social media kind of on the go. So I would say maybe they work it an hour a day, 60 minutes, maybe 90 minutes, depending on their goals. For those that work full time, definitely doable. And that's what I teach. 60 minutes a day, I can run you a pretty decent, successful business. Awesome, Lisa. All right, go snack that knife set. Reach out to me. I can help you with that. All right, so have you ever sold in Germany or Italy while you were there? So I can't officially sell to Germany or Italy. It's kind of like a separate country thing. But I did once. When I went to visit my family in Italy, I actually brought a whole bag of Pampered Chef stuff. And I think I did 2 or 3 live cooking shows. Or maybe more, I don't remember, but I did a couple in Germany and then a couple in Italy on US basis. That was really fun. I should do that again. I should go on tour again. Who wants to have a party in Italy and Germany? I'm coming, let's go. All right, so Stephanie Mulhall. Let me add your name in here. Make sure you guys drop your questions live. I'm answering any Pampered Chef business questions. Right now, we have a 1980 kit, so literally for $20, you can just try it. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, oh my God, I didn't sell a spatula. You still got the stone, okay? All right, Stephanie Mulholland, just making sure I get your last name here. All right, do you use any non-Pampered Chef stuff or feel like you're cheating if you do? I have like 1 box of non-Pampered Chef stuff, and it's mostly because my husband buys random stuff that I don't eat. Shh, don't tell him. I don't think I have anything. I don't think I have anything non-Pampered Chef. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what I have that may be non-Pampered Chef. Oh, I have a potato masher that I've never used because I thought I was going to make Italian things and I never did. So yeah, really, I don't have any Pampered Chef stuff That's not Pampered Chef. I have so much Pampered Chef stuff. I don't need non-Pampered Chef stuff. Good thing too is actually if you join this month, next month, November and December, consultants earn free spring products. So depending on their sales, they earn spring products. So I get free products every time. So I don't need to buy anything. All right, what else? What else we got? This is fun. I should do this more often. I love your what's for dinner segments. I enjoy ideas. Yay, awesome. Actually, I just picked up veal today because I happened to go to my favorite Italian store. And I'm like, let me pick up some veal cutlets. So tomorrow we're going to make veal alla saltimbocca. Chef's kiss. You can use chicken too. It's okay. Do you find it difficult sometimes to use pieces live? New pieces, because I don't read instructions. I'm really bad at reading instructions. I just kind of figure it out. And then if I can't, then I'll go watch a video. So you tell me, do you guys read instructions? Like, do you read manuals or do you just try to figure it out? And then if I can't figure it out, I'll either go stalk other consultants or I'll go to YouTube and see how people are using it. So I don't really find it difficult because most things that I use all the time. So I'm pretty comfortable with them. Julie Preston, what is the percentage of live in-home parties versus virtual parties you do? Oh, Renee, I gotta enter you here real quick. So home parties versus virtual parties. So when I started in 2010, it was all cooking shows. So for the first 10 years since COVID, before COVID, it was mostly cooking show. When I started, it was very like one party a month or something. I was very low key consultant, okay, like very low key. And then once I decided I was going to quit my job, Monday, Wednesday, Friday night were my show nights. Monday, Wednesday, Friday night. I remember my husband would come home from the military. We would high five. I would hand him the 2-year-old and the 4-year-old, and I would go out and do my shows, which was great for me. I was like a stay-at-home mom. I couldn't wait to go eat and have drinks with people. I mean, I didn't really drink, but you know what I'm saying? But now, ever since COVID, I may have done, 10 in-home parties, partially because I moved to a new area. So I don't really have like a local clientele as much as I did before I moved. But right now, 100% of my business is all online, virtual parties all day, every day, every single day, multiple parties per week, tons of parties a month, hundreds of parties a year, which is great, which is what I teach my team. So if you want to do in-home party, you certainly can. I think that there is a need for that. I think that people are craving connection. I think that people are excited to get back to hosting and having people over and inviting friends and kind of connecting in that way. But for me, I am 100% a virtual consultant. Did I put you in here? I didn't, right? Hello. Make sure if you're just joining me live, comment live. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And I'm answering any business questions whatsoever that you may have about Pampered Chef until tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And I'll enter you to win this gorgeous anniversary bowl. I said I'll give you a holiday product. It's not even out yet, so I'll have to order it November 1st for you. And then it's $19.80 right now, and you get a Hearthstone. How cute. And you can start your own Pampered Chef business, because why not? If you are struggling with extra income, if you don't know how to pay for food or groceries right now, if you don't know how you're going to get Christmas there, why not try it? Like, what is the worst thing that is going to happen? Like what? Like literally, what's the worst thing gonna happen? Nothing. There's no auto ship, there's no auto charges. You don't have to spend any more money. Literally, I can have a launch party ready for you this Friday. That's how easy it is, okay? All right, so I think I almost forgot to enter Julie. So let me go back to what I was doing. This is what I get for multitasking. All right. Renee says you try to figure it out. Yeah, YouTube is great for how-to videos. I mean, you can ask me, obviously. If you have a product you get from me and you're like, I get it all the time. People are like, how to open this cheese grater? How to use rapid prep? So I might just send you a video or something like that. Hi, Karen. What is one thing you wish Pampered Chef would make? What is one thing I wish Pampered Chef would make? I don't know. I don't know. I can think about it. I don't think I have anything that I feel like I need. I don't think I need it until they come out with it. And I'm like, oh, how did I not live without this, right? So I don't know. I can't answer the question, but I entered you to it. Do you even do home parties anymore? Nope. I mean, if somebody wants it, I'll do it, but I'm not actively pushing it. But I did it for 10 years. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, sometimes 2 on a Saturday. That was crazy. I was a wild girl. Hey, Brandy Backus, let's get you back into Pampered Chef. Yeah, by the way, if we have any past consultants watching, $20 to come back. How easy is that? Do they do them the same way? You get a list of items. Yeah, I mean, that's how I always did it. I had my host buy the ingredients and then we would cook a recipe together. So, I think that's how people still do them. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. All right, what else? Let me know where you guys are tuning in from tonight. And all you have to do is ask me anything about my Pampered Chef business. And I will answer it. My business, my team, parties, money, trips, bonuses, perks, but it's right now you can join for $19.80. Okay, that's it. And you get the stoneware kit, you get a little box with some paperwork, you get a free website, like literally you don't have to pay anything else, and you get this cute thing. Now, if you got more than $20, I definitely would recommend one of the other kits. One's $50, and I don't even know. I think the other one's $200. Let me check. Couldn't even tell you. See, you don't have to know everything. Everybody can do what I do. But anyways, but if you just want the lowest risk, whatever, if you want to even call it a risk, it's $19.80 to get started for the month of October. Shows you how often I open a catalog. But I don't know. I think it's 50 and 200 or 50 and 150 or something like that. But if you just go to Linktree in my bio or you go to pamperedchef.com, click on Become a Consultant, and then you can put Claudia Bazar as your recruiter. It shows you all the starter kits. 200. I was right. Look at that. Okay, so this is the special kit this month. It's the 1980 Hardstone kit. And then we have a $50 kit, comes with like pizza stone and stuff, and that one is worth over $220 right here. And then we have a $200 kit that's worth over $720, and that actually comes with stainless steel as well. So the cool thing is you're not getting like 50 choppers that you then have to sell, and then, you know, oh my God, she's got a garage full of choppers she can't sell. No, it's just like products you use every day. So you're just gonna buy this bundle, stock your kitchen, and try a Pampered Chef side hustle. If you need extra money, if you need extra flexibility, if you need extra freedom, you want extra perks, you want new friends, you want something fun to do, you want a bigger community, you want to gain more confidence, then why not? Why not? Can't be too old, can't be too young, doesn't matter. We don't care. I don't care. I don't care. All right, let me see. Okay, so many. What product do you wish would come back? Oh my gosh, I know exactly which product I wish would come back, Karen, and you probably have it because I know you are a Pampered Chef addict. Do you know the garlic slicer and peeler? I wish it would just come back. It's the best. The garlic slicer was my favorite. I still have it. And I still use it. But Pampered Chef, if you're listening, can you please bring back the garlic slicer and core or peeler? That was my favorite. All right, so I got you in there. Shannon, what's the best trip you've earned with Pampered Chef? Oh, I don't know. That's a tough question. Earn so many trips every year, but I think probably my favorites were some of the European trips, like Croatia. Dubrovnik was just stunning, and we got to go like eat in a castle with the prince. It was crazy, but it was amazing. But lots and lots of favorite trips. Hawaii was great too. All right, Kaylin says, let's see, I gotta click more. The only thing stopping me is I've never been a social butterfly. I've always just kept to myself, but definitely want to try making some extra income for my family. Yeah, Kaylin, I can definitely address it. Like, first of all, it's the internet. You don't have to be a social butterfly, okay? You can literally hide behind your computer. I have people on my Zoom calls, they never turn on their cameras, but it's fun to then see them maybe down the road get a little bit more confident, and then they turn the camera on, and then they maybe speak up on a Zoom, and then before you know it, they're my testimony on my training. So you don't have to be a social butterfly as long as you're willing to maybe step a little bit outside of your comfort zone. Like what you see now is literally, I promise you, if anybody's on here that's known me for at least 15 years or the last even 10 years, it is not what was here 15 years ago. Okay. Like I didn't even want to like talk to people at school. Like when I started to like be asked to give trainings or speeches, I would like literally, like I would get hot. I mean, I still get hot, I still sweat, but it's like I would get red and I would like freak out. I couldn't eat for days. So it's just like the more you do it, the more comfortable you become, but you don't have to be a social butterfly. Now you could become one if you wanted to, but you definitely don't have to. So Caitlin Oberly, let me add you here. All right. Julie Preston. All right. Let's see who else. How many people are on your team? It's big. It's exciting. And it's very humbling. All right. So I did, how many people, how can you get a lot of customers? Tanya Marie Bounce. So let me add you. I think a lot is whatever is a lot to you. I don't think there's one quick, easy, like if somebody's like, I got a hack and you're going to get 1,000 customers in 5 seconds. Like you just got to build it one Facebook party at a time, one cooking party at a time, one, reel, one post. Like it takes time. Like this is not an overnight, like, oh my God, I'm going to make $1 million in 5 days kind of thing. But it can't, like you can make $500 next month if you wanted to do it. You can make $1,000 next month if you wanted to do it. Now, not making any income claims, okay? But it's not like you can't just do like, oh, let me do one post, and if it doesn't work, I'm out, right? So you do have to work this business consistently if you want it to pay you consistently. Did I add you in here? Yes, I did. Jimmy Wise, do you run your parties on table or Facebook? That's a very consultant question. We're gonna have to take that another time. That sounds like a consultant question. So, what trip do you hope Pampered Chef will offer one day? I would love to go. For those of you guys that don't know, I was stationed with my husband in Korea for 2 years. I would love to go back to Asia. My kids want to go to Japan so bad, but me having to think about planning a trip to Japan gives me like anxiety. And I used to be a travel agent. That's what I did before Pampered Chef, or even with Pampered Chef. So I would love it. Pampered Chef, if you're watching, can we please go to Japan so I don't have to plan it? That would be great. All right. Anything else? My tablet's at 5%. Oh, I should have plugged it in. Any other questions? Drop them below. I'm answering your questions live about anything Pampered Chef business related. For those that are not consultants, okay? And then you have until, even if you're watching this later in replay, you have until tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And then I have a call at 8, and then at 9, maybe if I'm not that tired. But if not, I might just post a quick video of who won this little bowl, okay? So you have until the end of the month to join me and my fabulous team, one of the top teams in the entire company, for $19.80. I literally will have a launch party for you ready to go this Friday. You can start today. You can have your first order tomorrow. You can have your first check November 7th. So if you're looking for extra freedom, flexibility, you want to gain more confidence, you want to travel more, you want to cook more, you want to learn how to cook, all those things, maybe you just want to hang out with me more and get voice clips from me every day, that you can join my team as well. If you just want some of that energy, I can give it to you, all right? Cindy Nichols, don't need to be in the drawing, just wanted to say your hair looks beautiful. Oh, you're so sweet. I know everybody notices like when Claudia gets dressed, because we're so used to the sweatpants outfit, right? I get it though, that's my outfit. Sorry, I'll take sweatpants and a sweater any day. And I think that's the beauty, that anybody can do this. Like you don't have to look a certain way. You don't have to be a certain age. It doesn't matter. I always say on my team, our mantra is we love and appreciate people for who they are. Whoever you are, whatever you bring to the table, that's what we love. And that's okay. Okay, any other questions? Let me know. If you join, what are the requirements to get established? So there's no requirements necessarily to get established. I mean, I will give you some guidance and I will have really good suggestions because I want you to make money and I want you to earn all your success rewards. So when you join, you have 30, 60, 90, and 180 days. So in your first 6 months, there's like bonuses, like products, and I want you to earn them all. So that's my requirement, but it's not a must. It's just what my goal is for you. And if you don't want it, that's fine. If you want to do less, you do less. But I have goals for you. What's the biggest mistake? Ooh, what's the biggest mistake you have ever made in your business? I mean, I've messed up stuff. I've messed up orders. I've burned pizzas in people's houses. I've burned marshmallows that set on fire. That's not fun. I've cut myself on live television multiple times. I've choked on onions. I've sliced my finger. I've choked on popcorn. I've cried over onions all the time. But other than that, I mean, nothing too crazy. But, you know, mistakes, you learn from mistakes. Like, you mess up an order or you mess it up and you don't submit it the way it was supposed to, you're like, oh, that's how you're supposed to do it. So, you know, mistakes are okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing, you know, nothing life-shattering that we can't fix or can't alter or learn from. So that I believe truly that mistakes are made to be learned from. So if we mess up an order, if we post the wrong thing at a party, whatever, you know, we can learn from it. So, all right. So Karen, I love how we start our mornings. Yeah, coffee crew is the best. Are you dropped if you don't meet the goals? So if you join and you don't do anything, no sales for 6 months, then you're dropped. So it takes at least 6 months for you to be dropped, and there's no payments, there's no send my kit back, there is nothing. You could buy this for $20 and that's it. Not that I want you to do that. I don't want you to just buy and not do anything. I want to help you have some fun, make some money, whatever it is that you're looking for. Okay. Anything else? I think we're at like 30 minutes, so that's probably good for tonight. Claudia goes to bed early if you don't know. 5 a.m. comes really, really soon. So, all right. So I think I answered all your questions live. Again, you have until tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern time to ask your question, and I'll get you entered into the bowl. If you guys could just leave a comment or drop a food emoji, I would greatly appreciate it. So, and if you think of any questions when you're going to bed and you're like, do I want to join this crazy lady? I think you do. Okay? We're pretty fun. If you're just joining for the community and to sell a couple spatulas, I would love to have you. I think our team's the best. I mean, everybody says that, but I do think we're the best. We're just very loving, friendly community. We do everything together, all the time. And we just love and appreciate people for who they are. So don't forget to put your name in there. I thought I did, but okay, I'll do it again. You only have like 12 in there, Renee. But I do know you don't have this yet, so I know you have a lot of products. All right, thanks for the food emojis. Thank you so much. Drop them below. And if you're ready and you're just like, screw it, it's $20. Like literally, you buy $20. You probably have $20 in like a, you know, jeans pocket somewhere you didn't know you had. So, and what if you could have extra in your account on November 7th? So these are the checks before Christmas: November 7th, November 21st, December 7th, and December 21st. So 4 more checks I can help you with, 4 more extra deposits into your account between now and Christmas. And like I said, you can give me 60 minutes a day, I could work with you, okay? You can give me less, I can also work with you. I just can't make you that much money. The more time you can give me, the more money I can help you make, okay? I'm gonna keep that a secret, Karen. All right, friends, I won't keep you too long. 30 minutes is probably enough of Claudia chat today, but if you have any questions, drop them below. And thank you for joining me tonight. I didn't cook dinner, so I figured we'll do this. And I'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna make veal saltimbocca. You can make this with chicken too, or pork chops, but I happen to be a the really good grocery store that I like, and if I was rich, I would shop there every day. It's like my favorite store, but it's like every time I looked, it's like 2 bags, it was like $150. I'm like, okay, Claudia, go home. Anyways, all right, guys, have a good night. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are the best. I appreciate you.